Hi guys, this is Tara with Gaia Tarot 13, and this is your monthly tarot and angel card forecast for January 2016. As always with the monthlies, I will pull one tarot card for each of the 4 weeks in the month, and then one card that's an overview of the month. After that, I will pull an angel card, only one, and that is from the Archangel Michael Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. So let's just jump right in here. Okay. Right off the bat, we have two aces, and all 5 cards are in reversed. So I think I'm going to start differently this time, and I'm going to start with the overview. The overview card is the Nine of Wands, and that is feeling vulnerable. And that's why I started with this one this month, because I want, before I read these individually, I want you to know that there's an overall theme of vulnerability here. Feeling like you are exposed and like your walls are down, and that makes people very uncomfortable. People don't want to feel exposed. They don't want to feel like others have the ability to hurt them in whatever way. So, heads up, that's the vibe we're going into this month. The first week is the Ace of Wands reversed. Now, this is a lack of motivation. You don't have any energy, or you're not enthusiastic about something. It could be in any area of life, but you're kind of, we're coming off the holidays. It's possible that you just kind of want to stay on that ride of spending time with family and having fun and having days off. And so you're not really ready to just kick back into the grind yet. So maybe feeling a little unmotivated or just kind of like, I gotta go back into this. So that is the first week in January. In the second week of January, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. Get that out of the light there. And that is holding back your feelings can result in missed opportunities. So, more reservation. It's going with the big theme of vulnerability here. This could be, it's a cups, so it could be in a romantic endeavor. Likely a romantic endeavor, but for those of you who don't have that go on in life right now, it could really be in any aspect. So, now I don't mean don't bite your tongue, don't just mouth off to your boss, things that are gonna put yourself in jeopardy. Don't do that kind of stuff. But if someone is having a discussion, don't just sit there like a wallflower and not chime in. Holding back is going to result in a missed opportunity. So speak up and speak your truth, but don't do it in a way that's snarky or that's going to jeopardize anything. Always try to come from, a good place. So make sure you're not, the second week, make sure you're not just kind of sitting back and biting your tongue when there really is something that you can and should be chiming in about. The third week we have the Six of Pentacles reversed, and that is that someone, if you're asking for assistance, someone may not be willing to help you or give you that assistance, or conversely, if someone is asking you for assistance in some way, they may not be deserving of it. They may have already what they're asking for and are kind of trying to deceive you a little bit. I don't really want to go with deceit necessarily, but they don't need your help as much as they want you to think that they need your help or are undeserving of it in some way. So keep that in mind for the third week. Also, if you're the one asking for help, make sure that you need it. You know, if you don't want someone coming to you who you find undeserving, make sure that you're not going to someone else from that undeserving place. Make sure that you're not trying to deceive them or manipulate them in any way. Just kind of be genuine, you know. Now, you don't want to put yourself in dire straits before you ask for assistance. You know, you want to always have a little bit of room in case the person doesn't give it, you know. But I don't really get that that's the feeling here. So just be careful of that this third week. Leads back into vulnerability, by the way. If you're asking for assistance or someone's asking you, one of those two people are vulnerable. The person asking is vulnerable. Fourth week, the Hermit, reversed. This is coming out of your shell, coming out of seclusion. The Hermit withdraws into himself and does self-reflection, or even just kind of like isolates for a little while. So when it's reversed, you're coming now out of that. You're breaking free out of that. And it could be that some of you are doing this voluntarily, but it could be a message during the fourth week to some of you who are still kind of trying to stay in that secluded, protect myself kind of place, that you need to come out. You need to come out this last week. Again, as I said, the overall message for this month is that Nine of Wands reversed is vulnerability. People are trying to protect themselves. I'm not sure what all's going on here with each of you individually, of course, but vulnerability, self-protection, and it's very clear. It's very, very clear from these cards. Lack of motivation, missed opportunities if you don't speak up, potential undeserving requestees or recipients. Hermit card. Just be careful. These are all reversed, so it doesn't have to be this way. You have free will choices, and you can say, like that first week, for example, you can say, look, I know the holidays are over, and so I'm inclined to want to just kind of like be demotivated and blow things off, and I'm not going to. And that choice and those actions supporting that choice will change that energy. You know, things aren't set in stone. We have free will choice. You can change all 5 of these cards to upright cards. You don't have to be feeling vulnerable. You can know that's the energy of the month, and you can make a conscious decision to just jump right in and be fearless. And that would be amazing. Let's move into the Angel card now. I have shuffled them here. I'm laying them out. This one. Look at that. Go forward fearlessly. I love how I'm like, this is the second time in a row that I have recorded a video and was on a subject, and the card that called out to me, the Angel card that called out to me, was exactly what I was talking about. Go forward fearlessly. Feeling vulnerable comes from a place of fear. It comes from fear of being hurt, fear of, in whichever way that means, being mistreated, being taken advantage of, being whatever. That all has its root in fear. And that's why we are uncomfortable being vulnerable, because we don't know what's going to happen. The reality is, regardless, we don't know what's going to happen, right? But we think we do. And when we know that we don't know what's going to happen, we realize we don't know what's going to happen, we feel fear. And this card is telling us, don't do that. You can change your energy, you can change the way things are if you just plow forward into something without that fear. The prayer on the bottom: thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand, giving me confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. Let me show this to you guys one more time here. Right there. Yeah. Go forward into this month without any fear. This is going to be the energy of the month. These tarot cards tell you this is going to be the energy of the month. Make that conscious choice to act from a place of love and not from a place of fear. And you can change all this energy and make it positive instead. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and sharing and subscribing to my YouTube page. If you want to get a personal reading with me, the only way to do so is to go to my website, which is GaiaTarot13.com. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, where I pull a daily tarot and angel card every day, reading the energy for that day. Thanks, guys. It's going to be a great month. We'll see you next time.